Dear friends, it is the final war, it is the end, and it's the interview, is the stepping stone, the final stone which you are climbing. You applied your, given your curriculum vitae, you have taken part in a group discussion, then you have come for technical interview, then you are coming for a final interview. This final interview judges what you are, how you are, can you able to work in their concern or organization, how long you will be working in for. 8 points are given here, tips to attend the interview. So here what you are going to see is the tips for interviewing, page number 54 to 58. First one, wish all the member of the interview board. You go inside, interview board members, there may be 5, maybe 6, maybe 10. So wish all the members, irrespective of who is there. You wish everybody, all the interview board members. The first point, dress code. Wear light color shirts or pants of females. You don't go in for a dark shirt or pant. You go in for a light color shirt. Don't be over dress conscious. Be casual. Number 3, have eye contact with all the interview panel members. If you go in for interview, 4 of them are there, 3 of them are there. Have direct eye contact with everybody. Number 4th point, talk only in English. Don't ever go in for your mother tongue. Talk only in English. And the 5th point, don't cross the legs when the interviewer is when the interview is in the process. When the interview goes on, don't cross your legs. It is a negative body language. You are not ready to accept his idea. Don't cross your hands. Don't cross your legs. At the time of the interview, the process goes on. Interviewee must not argue. Who is the interviewer? The person who conducts the interview is called interviewer. The person who attends the interview is called the interviewee. So interviewee must not argue. He should not argue. Next, interview must not become a person. He should not become a person of handshaking. So see, when the interview goes on, he should not shake his hands. Okay, be in time for the interview. Exactly the time of interview is 9 o'clock. Be sharp there at 8:50. So don't give yes or no answers. Reply in full sentences. 9th, don't ever give yes and no answers. You just go in for a full explanation of what the question is all about. You give explanation. Don't go in for yes or no questions. So the point here, 10th point is interview is conducted by well-read psychologist, well-read counselor. So don't ever lie. He will be able to find out what you are lying. See, when interview is going on, don't keep your hand like this. It's a bad body language. You are not accepting. Don't keep your hands like this. Don't ever keep your hands like this. Don't keep your hands like this. This is also bad body language. Don't cross your legs. So body language shows that you are a negative person. Your personality can be seen by just seeing you, what you are. So next, number 11, be energetic, be alertive, be attentive, and listen fully to what the interviewer says. You should be energetic. Number 12th point, there should be voice modulation in your answer. You should be audible. Voice should go up and go down, up and go down, up and go down. You should be audible. Opponent party, whoever is there, they should be able to listen what you are saying. Next point here is number 13. You never speak in slangs. Slangs means what? Just casual way of speaking. Be modern, stylish, and sophisticated in your speech and actions. In your actions, in your words, in your speech, you should be modern. You should be stylish. So you should not be rude. Number 14th point, don't answer by questions. If further questions are asked, you may not be able to answer. Don't answer by guessing. You don't guess an answer. Because if you guess an answer, if further questions are asked, you won't be able to answer. So the the interviewer will think that you are saying lies. So don't guess an answer. Number 15, good manners and etiquette should be followed. What do you mean by etiquettes? It's the habits, it's the style. Good manners should be followed. Number 16, don't cut jokes and try to build a rapport with the interviewer. Interview is going on, don't cut jokes and don't try to be a friend of an interviewer. Don't ask his cell phone. Never try to be friendly with him. It all gives a minus point for you. Number 17, don't be excited if you are interviewed for a long time, and don't be unhappy if you are interviewed for a short time. You go in for interview, others interviewer takes 3 minutes or 2 minutes. For you, it takes 10 minutes. So don't be excited. Don't also be unhappy if he has interviewed you for a very short time compared to others. So it may be that you are selected within a short span of time. Maybe he is asking more and more questions to find out are you able to fit into his organization. So don't be excited if the interviewer spends more time on you, and don't be unhappy if the interviewer spends very less time for you. Okay, next the point here is 18. Don't try to give references unless asked for. Don't tell, I know him, I know that collector, I know the IG, I know the DSP. Don't try to give references unless you are asked for. Only if they ask for, you give the reference. My uncle is the manager of a company. So number 19, when you enter the interview room, don't forget to close the room, the air conditioned room. Just open the room and you just come and sit. Somebody has to go and close the room. So when you enter the room, close the room. Be careful about that. Number 20, don't agree everything of whatever the interviewer says. Interviewer may say, sun rises in the west. So don't accept whatever he says. Don't blindly accept whatever he says. Don't speak about politics. Don't speak about caste. Don't speak about religion, and don't speak about community unless asked for. Unless you are asked for, don't talk about sensitive topics. Number 22, if argument comes, don't give up till the interviewer changes the topic. If argument comes between the interviewer and you, don't try to stop. You keep on arguing unless the interviewer changes the topic. Okay, next number 23, if you do not understand the question, ask the interviewer to repeat the question. If you are not able to follow what the interviewer is saying, ask him, pardon me sir, I beg you sir, I am unable to follow you, please tell me or please repeat me the question. You should ask the questions to the interviewer. Number 24, thank the interviewer at the end of the interview. Final at the end of the interview, you should thank the interviewer and you should not go just like that. Number 25, you should not extend your arm first for a handshake with the interviewer. You should not give your hand only, you should give a hand only if the interviewer extends his arm first. So during the time of interview or after the interview, you should not be the first person to give the hand. Only if he gives the hand, you should give. So number 26, don't look back when you are leaving the interview room. When you are going out of the interview room, don't look back. That's very important. So next 27, close the door while you leave the room. While you are leaving the room, close the door. Next 28, when the interviewer asks the reasons for leaving your previous job, you should say with 1 or 2 topics. See, in this present world, nobody sticks on to the same company for 10 or 20 or 30 years. Everybody keeps changing for every 2 years or 3 years. So if he asks, why did you leave A company, B company, C company? You might have finished your degree in 2008. Up to now, 4 years, what were you doing? If you say you moved from this company, that company, you should say with 1 or 2 points, that's all, not more than that. Number 29, if they ask the salary you expect, don't ask as you please. If they ask you a salary, don't say just 20,000 or 30,000 or 5,000 according to your wish. Just analyze and say. 30, give a firm handshake. You should give a strong handshake. Don't give a loose handshake. 31, use your body language to exhibit your confidence. It is your body language which shows how strong you are. The facial expression shows how confident you are. Are you a shy person? Are you an introvert? So exhibit your body language. And 32, brush up your general knowledge and collect important facts about the industry of which you are joining. So you might be joining in an ice cream company, you might be joining in a two-wheeler company. You should know much about the companies, the industry. So before attending the interview, you should know about the company. General knowledge should be you should have. Then number 33, when attending the interview, know about the company. First you should know about the company. When did it start? And what are its products? Who are the customers? And what are the company's long-term goals? TCS or Wipro or Infosys. The company's layoff. Do they dismiss the employees? Reputation of the company, the name of the company in the industry. In the industry means software industry. In software industry, TCS and Wipro, what is the position they have? Next, long-term goals, its new products, etc. 34. Before attending interview, go for a mock interview. What do you mean by mock interview? A duplicate interview. You can ask your friend to be an interviewer and you can do a mock interview. Number 35. When you go for an interview, see the people who are working there are happy. At the time of going interview, you see how the people are there. Are they happy? Are they sad? How do they look? 36. It is 35, 36. In an interview, ask about your promotion. At the time of interview, you should ask about your promotion, about your growth, about the employee benefits. What are the benefits you are getting? 37th topic, do the research of the company. Before attending the interview, you should do the research of the company. And 38, if you do not get offer letter, if you do not get an offer letter from the company, go in person, go directly to the company and ask. It shows how interested you are. So my dear friends, 39 points I have given, 38 tips. These tips are very important. You may be good in technical knowledge, you may be good in your subject, but at the time of group discussion, you should have certain points, how to take part in a group discussion. During the time of interview, you should know how to take part in interview. Many IAS, IPS candidates, they are very good, many technically best candidates, they are filtered, they are removed just because they are unable to speak during the time of interview, just because of their shyness, because of their fear, because of some sort of complex, they are unable to perform. So be good at. Some people are very good in attending interview, but technically they may be weak, but because of their attending interview, because of their skills in attending interview, they may be selected. So be best in attending interview.